Hello and welcome to my backyard today. So if you have a look behind me, you'll see our newly built greenhouse. So inside here we've put some plants in. The garden was always there, but it was a massive weeds. We had tried to grow things in it before, but possums or rabbits or something else kept eating everything that we planted. So hopefully this will help keep those things out. So today, the things that have survived have been the shallots and the parsley over in this raised garden bed here. So what I'm going to do is to pick a few of these items and make a tabouli. Now, shallots, I want to show you something that's really magic about shallots. So when you plant shallots, you really only have to plant them once and you have them forever. So these I planted a year ago and I've been harvesting every time I want shallots. So if you come in here, oh look at this rocket as well. So this is amazing. I planted so many rocket. All the rocket that was planted in the garden was eaten by, we'll say, rabbits. This rocket has come up where there is no garden. This is actually the path between the two gardens. And for some reason, the rabbits left that one alone. Okay, so this is my path. Okay, these are all the plants I planted yesterday once we got it all weeded. Now here are my shallots, and I just want to show you what we do with shallots. So when you buy them from a grocer, they actually pull out the shallots, and when you pull them out, that's it. You only get one go at it. Whereas if you come along here, and I usually pick the fattest shallot because they start to die after a while. So pick the fattest shallot and cut it right down at the base like that, and leave the shallot in there. So if you have a look down here, I've left that there. Now what's going to happen is from the middle, it's going to start growing again. I wonder if you can see where I've done it. I don't know, you can't see, but there's little ones shooting up everywhere. So I really do want to thin this out a little bit, so I might actually get out another fat one as well to thin this down. Yeah, so anytime, oh yeah, you can see one here. So see here how this is coming up here? So these come up then from where we've cut them off. So you actually always then have your shallots. So plant them once and have them forever. Okay, so now we're just going to come over to my parsley. Now this was covered in weeds, and I actually didn't realise there was as much parsley as there is. Now when I weeded the garden, I did notice a lot of snails. Now this is a fully organic garden. It hasn't had anything on it, which means that when I wash everything, I do actually have to be a bit careful of caterpillars or snails or what have you. So I'm actually going to take quite a bit of this and off the ends because I do want it to bulk up again, because you see it's kind of spreading out a bit. And I really like tabouli. So we're going to have a big tabouli in the fridge. So I must have done a pretty good job with the snails, because yesterday they were everywhere and I can't actually see any. Take this as well. Very good. Okay, well that looks pretty awesome to me. So we'll go upstairs and we'll turn this into a tabouli. Okay, so we're back inside and we're going to make our tabouli. So I've divided the leaves amongst nice leaves and some that were old and tired. I've also got off some of the stems, so I'm not worried about these sort of stems. They'll be fine in the tabouli. But the big long stems like this and the leaves that have started to go like that, I've got rid of. So there's, alright, so I've got a pile of rejects. And now I'm just going to wash this underwater to get off any of the dirt before I chop it up. So probably some cold water. So I've done this in a aroma because there's quite a lot of leaves here, and it's really easy to strain it off. Okay, so that's our parsley. Leave that there. And now we've got our shallots. So just peeling off those outer layers. I'll even go down to this one because it's still a bit papery. This one's actually a fairly old, thick shallot. So this tabouli is just really a what you have tabouli. I don't want to go to the shops today, because if I do go to the shops I'm going to end up getting a lot more than I anticipate, because that's what always happens. So I don't really have the right tomatoes, I don't have couscous, but I do have a few things that I can substitute. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so that's all rubbish. Now we're going to get started. So we're just chopping up our shallots. Straight from the garden. No herbicides, no pesticides. And just picked 2 minutes ago. And you can really see the difference, because as I'm squashing this shallot, there is just liquid coming out. You never see this from bought shallots. Okay, so shallot. And now tabouli. I could do this in the Thermomix. Am I going to do this in the Thermomix? Yeah, I might do this in the Thermomix. There's a fair bit. Usually I'll just chop this by hand, but since there's a fair bit, I might pop it in the Thermomix. Now, everyone always asks me, how do you convert a recipe from regular to Thermomix? And I would tell them it's really trial and error. So I don't know how long it's going to take. I know I've done this wrong before and I've over chopped. So I'm going to start under. So I'm probably going to go for 3 seconds, speed 5, and see what it does. If I've over chopped, well, that's okay. What I'll do then is any other veggies I put in, I'll just make them rougher so that the texture is different. So we're going to go 3 seconds, speed 5, and take a look. So let me have a look. So it doesn't look like it's chopped it. But if we turn it over, we'll take a look. No. Okay. So we're going to have to go a bit faster than that. So 3 seconds speed. I'm going to go 5 seconds speed 6. I'm asking for trouble here. Nah, lost my nerve. We went 4 seconds speed 6. Hot. Doing well. Okay, so I reckon that's pretty good. Let's take a look. Now it does look pretty wet because I just washed it. But I think that's about how I would chop it anyway. Okay, pop that in. Smells really good, nice and fresh. you, there cannot be any more vitamins and minerals in this tabouli than fresh from the garden. Okay, so just mixing that around a bit. Now, some tomatoes. Like I said, I don't really have the right ingredients here. Usually I would chop up a large tomato, but I've got these tiny ones, so I'm just going to chop these in half. I think they're going to make it really pretty. Just the yellows and the reds. And the different sizes. This is kind of like a surprise tabouli. Okay, now, like I said, I don't have any couscous. I do have a brown rice and quinoa pack, which I really like because it's really handy to have in the pantry. And also it's got quite a lot of fibre in it, about 3 grams of fibre per serve. So this is going to make a nice healthy alternative to couscous. So we're just popping that in. Okay. And I noticed while I was in the fridge that we had a capsicum. So I'm going to add that to our couscous as well. A bit of extra crunch, a bit of extra texture, and the capsicum's then not going to go to waste. So putting it away. Okay, and now we need to dress it and then just mix it around. So I just like a plain lemon dressing. It's nice and healthy, it stays fresh in the salad, and it's good for you. So we'll just squeeze some lemon through this now. Okay, some lemon, a squeezer. Now I know people like putting salt and pepper on their tabouli. I've actually never found the need, but if you do, now's the time to do it. So I'm going to mix this up and taste it before I add the next lemon. Only because some lemons are juicier than others. Sometimes you need the extra half, sometimes you don't. Looking very good. Love my little tomatoes on top. And a spoon. And a bit on. I do like a zesty tabouli. So this is really nice served with a yogurt dip or some hummus. Yeah, or just with a piece of steak for dinner. I'll taste. Very good. That's nice. Straight from the garden. One tabouli.
I hope you enjoyed this video.
Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to join me on our ThermoKitchen Facebook group. Happy cooking!